OAWALKER here from AndroidandTech.com, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some benchmark applications. We're going to be putting it through its paces. We're going to see how well it performs. Remember, this has a Tegra 3 quad-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz, so it should be pretty fast. So we're just going to load up some benchmark applications. First, we're going to load up SmartBench 2012. We're going to see what kind of results it gets with that. So we're going to run the benchmark. So it's going to I'm going to let it do all of that. And it's done, so we're gonna see what kind of scores it got. Move it a bit closer, hopefully it will focus in. 6.1.3. You see the productivity index is 3,755. We got gaming index 2,670. So you can see how it compares to the other ones. You see all the other ones are prime, it gets better results than that, and all the other ones below. So you know, the scores are pretty decent. You do get pretty good benchmark results from this. So let's come out of that. Let's go into a different one. Let's go into CF Bench. We're gonna run a full benchmark and wait for this to finish. Alright, the results are finished. You can see the overall score at the bottom is 11,419. You got some comparison to see how well it does against like the Galaxy S3, the One X, your device. So you can see it's not as good or it's not as powerful as the One X or the S3, but it's still pretty good for a quad-core processor. And you have to remember, this is only £200, so it performs pretty well. It performs a lot better than most other devices. So yeah, I'm going to take a look at another one. We're going to take a look at Limpack. We're going to run some single thread. Hopefully we get a bit closer so you can set it properly. 48. You seem to be getting about 48. Yeah, let's do multi-thread. 76, 112, 107, 111, 123, 132, 144. Keeps getting higher. Let's do two more. So I think the highest we got is about 144, which is pretty good. So we've got pretty good results, and we're just going to jump into some other ones. We're going to jump into a Quadrant Standard. We're going to run a full benchmark, and we're just going to see how well this performs. So you're getting about 60, 58 frames per second. It's about 60 right now. Should have turned the brightness up a little bit. Hopefully you can still see it. In fact, too much reflection. Same at 59, 60. 60. And that's it. Yep. So we can see your devices here. The Transformer Prime scores a little bit better, and the HTC One X scores a little bit better. But you get an idea of how much it is. It's 3,678. So the score's pretty good. It's pretty up there before the quad-core high-end devices. So, you know, it performs pretty well. And is there anything we need to take out? Let's take a look at Minimott 2. Let's turn it this way. Let's run the test. There isn't too much reflection. Now we're getting about a solid 59-60 frames per second. Going down a bit to 54. Jumping back up. Jumping up and down. At the end we'll get the overall frame rate. So we've got 55.7 frame rate, so that's what we got for Minimott 2. I might show you Minimott 1. Let me just show you that really quickly, get an idea of how much it gets on Minimott 1. So we've got a solid 60 frames per second from Minimott 1. So pretty good results there. And last I'm going to take a look at Neocore, which just crashes. So we're not going to take a look at that. But anyway, I just showed you a couple benchmarks. It should give you an idea of how well the device performs. If you want to see, maybe I missed a benchmark application that you really want to see, or some of the newer ones that are out, leave them in the comments below and I might do like a part 2 video showing some additional benchmarks or another application if you want to benchmark application if you want to see it. So leave them in the comments below and tell me what you think. Are you happy with the performance? Do you think it's fast? Do you like the results? And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more Nexus 7 videos, and thanks for watching.